Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Riverlore, and welcome back to Icarus. So, um, big, huge week. Lots of stuff in the yard, tons of stuff done. Consequently, I didn't get around to a second episode, or so you think. So, essentially, pardon me, uh, I've updated the notes on the season two, episode one episode. You'll notice that it says season two, episode 1A now. The first episode, I ended abruptly. I tried explaining it to you in episode two, and basically what happened is we got so much stuff going on in our yard right now that somebody showed up and so I abruptly had to end the recording to go out and deal with them and show them where they needed to go and what they needed to do on the yard and stuff. And so I wasn't happy about that. And then I went to go record a second episode, and it crashed on me. So then I went to go record a second episode again and got it recorded. Wasn't my best stuff for sure. Pardon me. And then in reviewing it, I realized that the sound quality was absolute shit. And then I went back and listened to the sound quality in episode one, and it was absolute shit. So I spent money on this Fine mic, and it has a superior audio quality, even running off of USB, which I just found to be really, really cool. And I noticed that it was actually my web camera that was recording my audio, and that's why we had that problem. So, anyways, I've squashed that because I didn't like how it felt, because I didn't like how it sounded, because I had to end the episode abruptly. I've decided that I'm going to restart season two. So when I post this one, this is going to be 1B. I didn't want to take the other one off because I had 141 views, and I had some likes on there actually, which I was very, very, very happy about. So it looks like we had 6 comments in there. We had 12 likes, and going back and looking at all of my videos, guys, I haven't had anything like that since like February 14th. So that being said, I decided to keep that episode. And here we are. Actually, you know what? Let's just call him River. Pardon me. The other thing that I didn't like is that I had a great deal of frustration over the hardware tools and stuff from the loadout that I was using. I found it very, very, very frustrating, and I kept on spending my REN and so on and so forth. So when I came down, I didn't. It's not that I don't want to use hard or workshop items. It's just I didn't have the workshop items that I wanted because I didn't have enough points to spend. So, for instance, I really like the bow. I really like the knife. Those are things that I really like. So I think, and the pickaxe was a big issue. Not really a big fan of that either. So that being said, we got some interesting ideas, some interesting plans. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna create. Let's go to a new open world. Actually, you know what? Let's go back. Open world Prometheus. There's my game that I play with Mrs. Riverlore. There's my single player game. So we're going to go ahead and create a new one. And then we're going to call this. Let's call it Riverlore. River. Let's go River. I'm not in Dune, so I won't call it Arrakis. I do miss the desert. So we're just going to call this. Let's just call it new adventure. Oh, look at that. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and claim that prospect. I am not, I might take the spacesuit with me. I think that's about it. You know what? Actually, I'm going to cheat just a little bit, guys. That's what I'm going to take. Yes. That is what I'm going to take. Let's do it. We're going to come down to here. And let's go ahead and have some fun. Very, very excited to be back. Really hoping I'm going to actually, my wife is at work today. I still find myself unemployed, although I have been applying for some jobs, and I'm trying to be selective and not panic yet. I still have, 2.5, 3 months of wages of severance to work through. So here's hoping, guys. Keep your thoughts and prayers with me, and hopefully we'll find something that pays what I need it to, and that will work for us. What the hell's going on? Hey, this is broken. God. Oh. Oh, hey, we made it down alive.
Welcome to Prometheus, Prospector. This place has only been accessible to approved scientists and faction contractors, till now. But it looks like the UDA are finally opening it up for the rest of us. And they've actually made our lives easier. Especially yours. You see, Group 15 ran a joint op with Cinetai, shifting an old terraforming satellite hub into a geosynchronous orbit. It means you'll be able to get back to the station whenever you'd like. Or move gear and resources from orbit to planet and vice versa. So now you can stick it out without worrying about your dropship window. The faction higher-ups didn't do it for your sake. But in the end, I guess there's less of a chance you'll kick it. So, that's a plus. First things first. If you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
That guy's a great voice actor. When you get into start doing some of the quests and stuff like that, you're really going to enjoy him. And of course, whoever they have playing the new AI is excellent. How many stones? Okay, we got enough. Let's do some crafting. Beautiful. Okay. As I've mentioned in previous episodes, I really, really enjoy picking up all of the rocks and that off of the ground. I wish that instead of just what do we got here? Obsidian. Okay, H7. Rather than just having oxide and stone, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me why the other stones, let's say your salt and your silica and different things like that, don't come in those small bite-sized portions. I like picking that stuff up because, first of all, you get pretty good XP. Second, it is actually deceptively deceptively adds up a lot. So you'll look and all of a sudden you'll realize that you have 200 stone and 100 silica oxide. So let's go there. Look at all these sticks. That's good stuff. Okay. Wow. That was loud. So every time I think that this game is that I've got it all down, for the most part, it has a way of kicking your ass, like just a series of unfortunate events. So here I see a Piggly Wiggly, which is exciting. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to put a point into here. Then we're going to come over here. We're going to pick a knife, 2, and then I think I want a torch. So let's craft torch, bow, and what have I done? Oops. Let's go ahead and see if we can get enough. Okay, crafting. Apparently we need some sticks. Because what we need to be able to do is we need to be able to skin whatever we kill. I will say that that the amount of changes that this game consistently is coming out with from the developers is absolutely astounding. And it's cool because there's lots of things to look forward to, but I might have an unpopular opinion, but I think that I think it might be too much because you're consistently trying to you just get a grasp of how things are done one way, and then all of a sudden there's a change or there's an addition or there's something along those lines, and or you have to relearn how to do like you just get a grasp on the electric system and then there's a change there, or you just get a grasp on the water system and then there's a change there, or you just get a grasp on your pets and then there's a change there. Although I have to say, late night, there's a guy out there. I don't know what his full handle is, but the first part is late night, and I have to tell you that he did a video yesterday, for instance, with the dogs. So they have some new downloadable content that you can pay for. My wife and I have decided not to at the moment. Not a money issue, just, well, I guess technically it is a money issue. We're just trying to not spend so frivolously or as easily as we used to when both of us were gainfully employed. Anyways, so he did a video where he brought down 10 German Shepherds from the workshop. So, of course, he had lots of points to be able to go and buy those and that. And it was quite entertaining because he just got them to attack everything, and they just destroyed everything. It was really quite good. All right, so we're gonna go and put this in here. Like this. We need to. I know that we're going to run out of daylight here. So I think we need to go and get some trees. Let's get these two. So So we're going to do what we did in episode 1A, and we're going to go back to our favorite cave. Yep. Oh, let's go to this pig. Man, this place sounds prehistoric sometimes. Yes, yes, yes. Lots of fiber. It's good. Okay. Let's see. We're probably low on arrows. Crafting. Let's go 4 more. 3 more. Boo doo boo boo boo. All right, we're starting to get to our weight limit there, so we're just going to stop collecting all that stuff. We got lots right now. And we're going to do everything we can to make it to that cave ASAP. So, I don't know. I know that you guys know I talk hockey every now and then. I don't know how many of you out there might or might not be Vancouver Canucks fans, or whether you hate them or whatever. But I'll tell you, last night my daughter and I were watching one of the hockey games, watching the Canucks play. They have a 2-1 lead over the Nashville Predators, who near the end of the season were the best team in the league in regards to win-loss and that. So, and I don't mean that they finished with the President's Club trophy. I mean that over the last 30 games or something like that, they were the best team in the league. And so right now, last night we were up 2-1, 2 games to 1. And then, lo and behold, there's about 3.5 minutes left in the game, and we are down 3-1. And for those of you who don't watch hockey, I apologize for getting into this. And for those of you who do, we have 3.5 minutes left, and we pull our goal. And we score a quick goal so that it's 3-2. My daughter had left at this point at 3.5 minutes left because she thought the game was over, and I told her we still got 3.5 minutes. All we need to do is get a quick one, and we can do this. Anyways, so I just I stayed when she didn't. So then it was 3-2, and then I called her, and she came back upstairs, and we pulled our goalie again. And this almost never works. Like, there's almost, I think the instances of it actually working are quite low percentage-wise. Anyways, no. Oh, no. See, this is one of the things I absolutely hate. Look at it all, guys. Sorry for the interrupting of my story, but come on. This is why you don't dare build in the middle of a forest. Because if you do, your entire forest blows down. And this is just a little green storm. Anyways, so, pull the goalie again. 6.5 seconds left in the game. And the Vancouver Canucks tie the game at 3. Oh, it's just incredibly... My daughter and I are jumping up and down, and we're trying to high-five each other, and we're missing, just like, we're so excited we can't even really take it. So regardless of that, overtime comes, and in the playoffs, it's not just a 5-minute overtime, like it's until somebody wins. And I think roughly around a minute into it, we should get the winning goal. So we have a 3-1 series lead. And you have to understand, the Canucks had been out of the playoffs since 2015. So incredibly exciting, fun stuff. Let's go like this. Let's max. We're going to go and collect all these trees. All right. Oh, Lord. Lord. All these trees. For some of you who have watched my first season, you'll see many a time where, a storm would roll in and I would run because I was right at the winter biome. So I'd run into the winter biome, which had different weather than the forest biome. And I would do that just to avoid storms like this. Because you move into an area because it's pretty and you got all these trees, a storm comes along, and then all of a sudden, wham, you're like in the middle of a desert because there are no trees because they've all blown down. Oh, hey there, big fella. Oh, we killed them. Now, they usually are at least 2 more of them. There's usually 3 at a time. They don't very often hunt by themselves. So let's keep an eye out for these jerks. Jerkosaurus rexes. I've been swarmed by as many as 7 of them. And no matter how many food buffs you have, no matter how many healing potions you have, if you have 7 of them, one after the other, attacking you, and you don't have like really, really exceptional equipment, there's a really good chance you're going to die, which has happened to me multiple times. But at least we won't have to look for wood for a while. All right. Now, is there... more trees that have fallen? Nope. All right. And what about up over there? I believe there might be one. Let's go get some more. We do not have a water bottle right now, so... I believe... Oh, there he is. Yeah. Yay! Okay. Well, now we're already overweight, so let's go ahead and do this. Repair, let's repair, let's repair. We're already overweight, so let's just go ahead and hope that we do not get killed. I know better. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm weak. Hopefully the sound quality is significantly better than it was. We don't need more meat right now. Yep. Oh, you guys, you're in for some fun, man. We're in for some fun. Maybe we do need it. Now, if things go according to plan, he should come back this way. Usually you only have to hit him one more time. And where is he? Nope, okay. Bear with me while I have a sip. Oh, there he is. Have a sip of my Joe. Yeah. Now, can we get to it before something else does? You know what's nice when you're first starting out, if you don't have... Oh, here we go. I knew it. If you're not starting the game with a bunch of workshop stuff, like water bottles, etc., and everything else like that, and you haven't made a fire, so you haven't cooked anything to eat or anything else like that, the nice thing about the watermelon is it doesn't really give you, in regards to a lot of food buffs and stuff like that, but it does give you water and food. So if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, we got your oxygen, your food, and your water. So it gives you both, which is nice when you're first starting out because you have enough to worry about. All right. Let's actually go in while we're here. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. Let's go into solo, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to get that speed right away. That extra little bit of speed is the way I like to go. I think now we're actually going to get... We're going to do this because the torches that I like to use sulfur. Beautiful. I have lots of watermelon right now, so we're just going to leave those ones there for now. Oh, we leveled again. All right, let's take a look. So the reason I actually come into here, guys, so first of all, you're adding to your stamina. This really is neither here nor there. In order to get to this, which is where we're ultimately going, we have to take this. Even if you come over here, this is very valuable, plus 25% yield on butchering animals. Really, really valuable. Same as the bone. But you need to come to here to get to here first. And this actually gives the creatures that you're fighting or that you're trying to fight, it gives them a health bar. So now you can see that yellow bar over there. So I know that that's something. And where that really comes into play is like if you're in someplace really dense and there happens to be a grizzly bear laying down. It's nice to know if there's something hiding there or not. All right, so let's go like this. Crafting. We'll come over here. We're going to go and carry some more weight, and we're going to come over here. Now we're at a full 10%. I need this. I need this. I need this. I need this. And then I need this and this. So, crafting. We need 6 of these. Let's make one of these. Let's make one of these. Wow, that torch coming on sounded like a wolf growling in the forest biome. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, let's see. How many arrows do we have? We have 10. Let's go ahead and put some more oxide in there. Crafting, arrows. Craft. Now. There is a method to my madness. Although I'm not mad. Alright. Crafting, sort. So I'm going to want like... I think I'm going to make like 4 stacks. So let's make 4 of these. Let's come over here. Yes. 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 And like that. Yeah. All right. Wow. Do sort. We are going to destroy. I know I can just leave those there and they'll rot, guys, but hey, I gotta say, yeah, no, I'm not that guy. Okay, so first things we're gonna do is we're gonna craft a fire pit. Craft. Then we're gonna grab a sleep mat. Craft. And then we're gonna make 3 ladders. Craft. And then we're gonna make 3 ramps. Craft. Let's go ahead and put this right here. And then let's go ahead and put this right here. And we have, now you'll see that, I'm going to actually pick this up just to show you guys. For those of you who may not have played this game before, just really quickly, once you go in through and you create your bed, we'll put it down, and you'll see hold to set spawn point. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So if we die and we have to respawn, then that's how it's done. Let's go ahead and do that. And this, a sort. Now, I need to, oh shoot. I did not realize. Craft. I know I'm going to use this right away, so let's do this. Craft. Let's just put these right here. Yep, that sounds great. Okay. This is just to get this out of the way. It's a crappy pick. Your yield is, if you take a look, you'll see it only has 100% yield. So you're not getting anything additional, but it will keep it out of our way where if we want to build wherever. So let's go like this. And I think we're going to put that right there. Let's go ahead and hit the page up button by default, I believe. And you make sure it just has a little bit to purchase there on the ground. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and grab that. So you'll see when you're on a piece of wood or whatever, right? That when you go into your settings, you actually have a button you can hit and it will pick up the wall and give you all of your materials. So it actually just gives you the wall in its entirety so you can replace it. So we got a little bit of protection here. Nothing's just going to come bashing in the door. It'll have to beat on a bit, which isn't going to be, you know, that great. But let's go ahead and put this over here. We still got lots there. We're going to go down here. Look at this. I really, really dislike this move that they've made where the wood automatically goes into your bar just because for some reason they've turned it into a one-point weapon. Makes zero sense. It's not going to do any additional damage or anything like that. It's a little silly. Let's go like this. Let's take this out of here. Let's let that burn. We're going to come out here and see how the dried meat is doing. So, as I mentioned previously in episode 1A, I like these foods that I'm selecting are not necessarily the best of what's out there right now, but I really like all of my food being on the same clock. And what I mean by that is that, for instance, if we come over here and we look at what we can cook in the fireplace, if we cook a prime meat, you'll see that it says provides the cooked prime meat modifier for 1200 seconds. And then if you come down to the T-bones, you'll see here also it says 1200 seconds. And then ultimately, if we go to the bacon, you'll see that it also says 1200 seconds. Where if I were to, for instance, take this raw meat and I were to cook the raw meat here, where the heck is it? Ooh, fried eggs. What? So if we take that raw meat, which is the only other type of meat that I have, and we look at it, you'll see it only has a 900-second timer. So that really chaps my, whatever. So we're going to, now we've got 3 different types of food. So I'm going to come into here and I'm going to right click this off. So I still have, now I have my 3 stomachs, so to speak. I'm going to come in and hit consume, consume, consume. And now everything is on the same timer, right? And you'll see that I have significantly more hit points and everything else like that. So let's go ahead and have a sleep. Come back in. Now you're also going to notice, for instance, like, and if you've played before and you haven't played recently, one of the other things that they did is they made some changes to how the bedding works and stuff like that. So you'll see here that you have a duration of 650, 650s it says, and the effectiveness of 105%. So basically, when you sleep, you may or may not realize it, that you actually get a buff. So it's called the well-rested buff, and everything looks great. But this lasts longer, the better the quality of the bed, and the buffs actually go up. You'll see it says 105%. But if you have a really, really nice bed in a really nice environment around yourself, it's good that way. Then you'll get a better buff. What do we got here? Let's come back, and we're going to actually spend a point here. And then we're going to go crafting. We need 10 of these. Do we have 10 yet? Yes, we do. Let's take the whole thing. Craft. So this is one of the new things with the water system. The way that it worked before is that if you wanted to drink a water, you could come up to like cave water or something like that, and it would be a crapshoot. It would be just a random roll, and you would either get infected or you wouldn't. Now you will 100% get infected if you just drink the water. But what it also does is it gives you like a 300-second negative buff, where there's a chance that it'll give you symptoms over and over and over again. Whereas if we just go like this, and we put that in here, and we hold the access button down, and we put some charcoal, then what you're going to notice, if you look on the top right of that basic water purifier, you'll see the number going up. And basically, it'll go all the way up to 500 liters, assuming that it has enough charcoal in it. I love that they've given charcoal so many more different uses now. Oh, yes, I love this. Oh, so good. Anyways. So we've got some rain going on, too. That's fine. You'll also see over here that we've got pneumonia, or as what I like to say, call it, cave lung. bear with me for a second while I pour myself or top up my coffee to make it warm. So the idea behind cave lung is that it gives you debuffs. Let's take a look, including your stamina. So it actually takes 50% of your stamina off, 50% of your health, and negative 10% experience gained. Which kind of countermands. If you take a look at my bacon, you'll see it says plus 15% experience gained. So, that is that. That is what it is. Let's try and kill some stuff and get level 5 because there's some things that happen at level 5 which are very exciting. So let's get to level 5. I wouldn't say very exciting, but they're definitely advantageous. Can I make 3 more ladders? Yes, I can. Good. Let's get out of this storm a bit. And let's go and place these ladders, actually. Alright, let's go. Let's go ahead and pick this stuff up on the way, clean it up. It's like cleaning up litter in your neighborhood. Mrs. Riverlore and myself have been doing some things that we can to become involved in the neighborhood. Like I said, the town that I live in, little tiny town of 3,200 people, maybe less than that. So they've had things like, oh yes, oh it's obsidian, poopy. I thought that was iron. I was very excited. Anyways, so they had, for instance, a community cleanup that everybody got up to, and we were going to go to that, and it ended up being just crappy weather. So unfortunately, we missed that. They did have a community garage sale. So there was we downloaded an app. It had a bunch of garage sales from people locally, and then we went out, and there was tons of people from the community out and about, and it was good. However, the garage sales, bleh, were not very good, man. We took $100 out because you never know what you're going to find, and having just moved into a new home, there's lots of things that we need. And sure as heck, you know how much we spent? We spent $4. Let's go ahead and there. Yeah, please don't kill me. Thank you. Whew, that was a little scary. Sometimes they can do damage. So we took out $100 and we went on our merry way and grabbed some nice coffee, hot coffee for the morning, and ended up spending $4. We spent $2 on an antler, a piece of deer antler for our puppy Wyatt. Because if you have dogs and you've never actually given them a deer antler, man, they really like it. They like I don't know what most dogs, but my dog will just chew the crap out of that. And then I got, this is the stupidest thing, but like most geeks, I have a shelf in front of my desk in my office for all my really geeky knickknacks. So I have tiny things of Canucks paraphernalia. I have gargoyles. I have Lord of the Rings figurines that we got from my movie, drinks and stuff. So for that shelf, I got a 8x10 Arnold Schwarzenegger black and white, dressed up as Conan the Conqueror. And if you're a real geek, then you'll know the difference between Conan the Barbarian, the movie, and the Conan the Conqueror movie. We can't do this. Oh, no! Rookie mistake, ladies and gentlemen. I should have waited till level 5. All right, let's, now we'll see, now you'll see why I wanted to take the sleeping bag and make it our waypoint. I think that we can. Yes. Phew. Anyway, so I have a 8x10 Arnold Schwarzenegger dressed as Conan the Conqueror, black and white, that I paid $2 for, and I cannot wait to put it up on my shelf. We're gonna get really diseased, and it's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be a pain in the frickin' butt. You'll see in the bottom left-hand corner that we have something that's called a deep wound. In order to get rid of the deep wound, it'll say to use a suture kit. If we go in, suture kits are actually level 5. And I was one of the things that I was going to be building. So we need to try and get our stuff back. And then we need to try and get level 5 real quick, because if we leave this in place, it will turn into a festering wound, and that's bad. That is bad. So let's go up here. We got everything. Repair. Son of a biscuit eater. Now, in the old days, if that happened, if you take a look at my experience bar here on the top left, in the old days, there used to be a consequence if you were an idiot, like I just was, and you died. You would actually lose all of your XP for that level, which I'm a big advocate for. I'm a big fan of that. I hate stupid players, and I hate when I'm a stupid player. And thankfully, it happens much less than most stupid players when it happens to be me being the one. And so that being said, you know what? I was stupid. If I had taken that penalty, maybe next time around I'd be a little less stupid. But if there is no ramifications for your stupidness, then you are probably inclined to do it again. And that's why I don't like that they got rid of that. One of the first MMO RPG I played, most people, of course, are familiar with World of Warcraft being that type of a game, but it wasn't the first, just the best, and I mean that rather loosely. Anyways, the first MMORPG that I played was a game that was called EverQuest. And in EverQuest, if you died, you lost XP. If you were stupid and you died again, you lost more XP. And if you were stupid and you died again, you lost more XP. And the XP was not easy to come by. It took a very long time, so there was actual true ramifications, and if you played like that. And I think that there's, World of Warcraft, one of the reasons why, their game started off so amazing and challenging and hard. What the heck is that? What is that? I've never seen that before. That looks like it might be exotics? Or an enzyme? Wow. No idea what that is, man. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. How close are we to sort crafting rock craft? Okay, let's go like this. Here, deactivate. Boom. Boom. Let's take this. Oh, thank goodness I drank out of there, because that's where I'm supposed to drink out of. Whew, that would have sucked. That would have been one of those stupid things again. Okay, let's see if we can get enough XP from mining this level. I remember once when I was playing EverQuest, if you did negative actions towards the main two groups, the main two factions in the game were a human city by the name of Quinos, and a human city by the name of Freeport. And Freeport was where the evil peeps went, and Quinos generally was where the good people went, or the good races, or whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and eat, because we do not have our food buffs on right now. Anyways, so there was a situation where a guy was out killing Freeport guards. So he was a significantly higher level than I was. And I thought it was really cool by running up and, quote unquote, helping him kill these guards. I was a new player, and he was like, "Are you sure you want to do that? You probably don't want to do that." And I was like, "Of course I do. I don't know what I'm doing." Anyways, I was bound. That was where I would... So the same way it came up in my sleeping bag after I died, so your bind spot is where you came up if you happen to die. Let's come over here, and we're going to appoint and craft. Let's craft one right away before this turns into a festering wound, which it is not. Consume. Yay! He happened to be killing the guards at a guard station quite a ways away from the main gates of the city. And I was bound at the main gates of the city. And consequently, the more I attacked the guards or thought I was quote unquote helping this guy, the worse my faction got with them, my reputation with them. And then one time, he actually ended up getting killed. The guards killed him. And then they turned around and killed me rather quickly. And resurrected in front of the gates of Freeport, and my faction with them was horrible at that point. And so they promptly killed me again, and then I respawned, and they killed me again, and they consequently, every time I would pop into the game, before dying, I would run 3-4 feet away from the gate, and then I would respawn there, and then I'd run 3-4 feet away from the gate, and I'd respawn there, ad nauseum. And then finally, I respawned far enough from the gate where they didn't come out and attack me and kill me. But I had lost enough XP that basically I had to adventure, do quests, and everything else like that for about 2 full days to get back all of the XP that I had lost. So, but I never made that mistake again, and I wish that they would bring it back in this game, or stop taking away consequences, because World of Warcraft, like when you died, it took away all of your consequences. And essentially, oh, hey, guess what? Sorry, I got distracted. Anyways, my point is, World of Warcraft made it so that they were giving in to what all of the muggles wanted in the game, and so the game became incredibly easy over a period of time. And eventually they did the same thing with EverQuest as well. Okay, let's go kill this flop. These guys sometimes have soft meat or white meat, which I very much want. Not this time, okay. Ooh, 200-point crit with my stone knife? What? What am I doing? Pardon me. I would very much like... There we are. There's some white meat. So after I skin him, we're going to hop back over to the other side of the creek. And we're going to see if we can show you what the rest of the stuff is that I'm going to make in level 5. Alright, so one of the first things that we did is we went through and we learned this. This was at level 5. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to learn this, the medium one crates, that we get those at level 5. Then we're going to learn the bone arrow, which gives us significantly better damage. So we're going to learn that at level 5. And then the last thing we're going to learn is the wood torch. And this one is the one with sulfur. And we're going to learn that. The next thing, we're going to go in here, soft, and we're going to create 2 of these. So we have them. Oh, there's one more thing that I want to do. I want to do flare arrows. So let's go like this, max. Let's make it 50. Craft. I'll go like this. Hit R. And then we'll see, we'll switch over to the ammunition. So if you have different types of ammunition, then we're going to switch to that. And it looks like we only have... I need to make one more arrow because I want to make 25. Sort. Alright. Now we need to go and find some more sulfur. Oh. Huh. We need 50 sulfur. I see another drac. Sometimes I think I see them in the distance, and it's actually a tomato plant. Because these guys' big red eyes look just like the tomato plants. Give me some T-bone, please. Yes. Excellent. All right. All right. Uh-huh. Collect that. Alright, let's get back. Let's get back to our cave. Let's get some stuff put in there. Oi. That guy scared me. Alright, so we have over 50. We're going to come in here. We're going to go to crafting, and we're going to make our 25. Go like this. And just to give you an idea of what these do, because they're fun. Alright, so we're going to go right. We're going to select these. And now we're going to go... So now we can actually see what the heck is going on. Hey, isn't this cool? That is why I like to carry them around. So we're going to make one craft. And then we're going to make another one craft. Let's get out of here. Oh, no, let's collect our arrows. Now we'll collect this. Sort. Destroy. Destroy. Okay, let's get out. So those arrows are kind of cool. Let's write. And let's go back to the bone arrow. If any of you guys when you're watching this video, after you're done watching this, if you want to go into your comments and just let me know what the heck that is, it looks really unfamiliar to me. Oh, you almost got me. Hey, little fella. All right. More T-bones? Yes, good. All right. Now, the other thing that they also used to do in this game that they've taken away is that if you used to jump in the water, by absorption, your water levels would go up. And they don't do that now, so that's cool. They got rid of that. Shit happens. Let's go ahead and bring that over here. Bring this here. Now we're going to put this and this in there. And I'm going to go and put this over here because we need some more of those. That is excellent. And we're going to... No, I'm not going to put those in there because they'll cook, so we don't want to do that. Sort. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Crafting. Let's make 3 of these. This, go like this. And all of the rock type things we're going to put in there. Let's go back up here. Collect all. Over here, we are going to put all of the leather and bones, leather, all of the bodily type stuff. This is all the stuff that will come from the forest, from nature. And we're also going to throw all the wood in there. Let's go ahead and put that in there and this in there. Sort. Okay, now we need to craft. Make one more of these. Flare arrow. Oh. Flare arrow. Craft. Alright, we got our 25 of those. Good. Sort. And we're going to put that in here. And the 7 people. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I think that we are going to call it there. Just a nice little place to stop. So do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and hit that like button if you like the content. Smash the notification bell. And if you want to make sure that you're not missing any other episodes or anything else like that. And please, by all means, if you like the content, think it's entertaining, or just want to watch me abuse myself on screen, that's fine as well. Go ahead and give me your subscription. I noticed guys, quite unintentionally, because I'm trying to just be a little bit more casual about this rather than being like intense and checking every day and every moment of every day and everything. But I noticed I got 2 more subscriptions. So unfortunately, whoever you are, if you've recently signed up to my chimp page, channel, whatever you want to call it, I really really appreciate it. Unfortunately, you didn't use your name, so I don't really know who you are, but whoever you are, thank you very much, and welcome to the channel. It's greatly appreciated having you here. So, as I said, for now, we are going to just leave it here. Let's get a little screenshot for our posting, which we just did. So that's great. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you happen to be in the world, whether it's morning, whether it's afternoon, or whether it's evening, I hope that you have had or are having an absolutely amazing day. And I hope I was able to make it a little bit better by putting a smile on your face. So with that being said, thank you very much, and we'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.